how YouTube completely changed my life. I'm going to talk to you about my own journey from doctor to entrepreneur because I was in a very different place a few years ago. And I truly believe, having gone through this, that starting an online business and scaling it is the best thing that any professional man can do if they feel stuck in their current line of work. I mean, if you love what you're doing now, then so be it. Keep doing what you're doing. But if you feel stuck, you feel like you were sold a lie, and you know that being owned by a corporation for the rest of your working career isn't what you want. You want something so much more. And you see people less smart than you getting into online entrepreneurship and doing very well, having time freedom, location freedom, financial freedom. If you think that this is something you can do, then listen very carefully, because I'm going to talk to you about these steps involved. It will require dedication. It will require going all in. But if you go down this path, then when you're out on the other side and you have that successful online business, you will realize that it is one of the best things that you've ever done. And your only regret will be that you didn't do this earlier. So I will dive in then on the main parts of my journey. I'll talk about these in more detail in future videos, but I'm going to give you an overview. And for anybody who enjoys my videos on this channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel for more similar videos in the future, and be sure to check out my exclusive community, my program, and do sign up for my free Magnetic Edge newsletter. All those links down below. Okay, let's go then. Number one, finding your niche in the online space. So I'm going to talk about YouTube, and I started many years ago. And obviously I came from a medical background. So that was the first thing that came to mind when I started my channel. I want to be in the health and well-being space. But what I realized, and it actually took me longer than it should have, is that it's really important, especially for business purposes, to find a niche. I'll give you an example. If you're into physical fitness, then having a channel about physical fitness for everyone, it might capture a big audience, but it's really not going to dive in and help the right people at a deeper level. So if we stay in the fitness arena, a channel specifically, say, for men over 40, or for women who've just had babies, or something like kettlebell home workouts for busy young dads. Do you get what I'm saying? That is a niche. And far too many content creators, I actually prefer the term contentpreneur, far too many go broad. And this is a big mistake, because your audience size isn't what matters. What matters is the number of true followers you have who are relying on you for information, for knowledge, and who you can then feed into your funnel and help them even more at an even deeper level with your business. This is a great thing that you're doing. So I would really advise you to start thinking early on. You might know broadly what you want to do, but pick a niche. And this ideally should be something that you've been through as well, so that you can coach people, you can impart your knowledge to people who are a few steps behind you. That's always one of the best ways. But even away from that, it could be something that you're very passionate about. But niching down is the way to go. As they say, niche down to blow up. That is so true. The riches are in the niches. They truly are. Forget follower count, but find a group of people, have an ideal avatar in mind, and then talk relentlessly about that particular topic. Help those people. That is the way to go in online business. Number two, following on from that, you need to have a strategy to scale an audience. And the audience will come if you're in a niche and you're talking about something important. The only question is, how quickly does that audience come? And for most content creators out there, there will be a breakout video. There'll be one video which does really well, and you don't know when that video is going to come. So that's why it's so important, if you're online, to be consistent. The internet or social media platforms are full of content creators who start with all this passion and fanfare, and then it's kind of tailed off after 30 or 60 days because they expect overnight success. That's not going to happen. It actually took me years to have my breakout video. Now, I'm not saying it's going to take you years because you're going to avoid all of the mistakes that the typical content creator makes, but it can easily be done in a matter of weeks, 3 months to 6 months. Really get a channel going, which is producing a good online business. But beyond simply being on social media platforms, there are other things that you should be doing to gain an audience. Nothing beats speaking to people in real life. Start a newsletter, have initial lead magnets like a free download. And another aspect of this, which is crucial for growing an audience, which most contentpreneurs don't do until much later. My realization was way later than it could have been. Start capturing emails as early as you can. People who are interested in what you talk about, people who are potentially interested in your products and your services, start capturing emails ASAP right from the beginning. Have some sort of email capture system. Number 3, start thinking about what product or what program you are going to offer. This is absolute key. And you would be amazed. There are people in this space, I can almost guarantee, in whatever field you're in, who are way less smart than you, but they simply put the time in to practice, to master YouTube, how to record videos. We can talk about this more in the future, consistency, etc. And the goal is to turn that into a business, have a product or program which is going to help people at a much deeper level. And this can scale very, very fast if you're doing it in the right way. But you want to have all of these in place. If you're starting a YouTube channel, those 3 things, niche, audience capture mechanism and strategy for growing the audience, and a product or program that you can sell them. It could even be as little as a $30 masterclass, but it should be something that is going to help your audience at a deeper level. Those are the initial steps involved then. And that is the process by which YouTube changed my life. It did take me a while. If I was starting afresh, there are things that I would do right away, like the email capture system, have a product or program much earlier on. But all of these things are fairly common to many people in the content creation space. But if you are starting, there's no need for you to make those same mistakes. Main ingredient is to dive in, to commit, to brainstorm, work out how you're going to do this. It's not as difficult as you may think. It shouldn't be daunting to you. You're smart enough to be a high-performing professional. You've studied for years. You've climbed the career ladder. This is something you can totally do. But that is the broad process by which YouTube completely changed my life. And my only regret is I wish I'd done certain things sooner. And I wish I'd started this whole process sooner as well. But YouTube has given me the opportunity to grow an online business. I have location freedom, time freedom, financial freedom, and there's no way I could have got that in my regular professional work. So if you think that this is for you, really give this some deep thought, because you can get into this and you can scale very quickly. After a few months, you'll look back and say, wow, I created this channel and I created this business from nothing at all. And this is also fun because you're doing something that you're passionate about. I wake up every morning with energy. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy editing them. I enjoy seeing the results of all my hard work. I work with a great team. The most important thing, however, is to get started. And if you think that this is something for you, please check out my 12-week program down below to get you to $10,000 a month and beyond on YouTube. Also check out my exclusive community where I also talk about how to level up in a variety of different areas of your life, and also start training your mindset for stopping trading your time for money. All those links down below. We'll speak again in the next video.